The Jimmy Butler trade that just happened the other day in the NBA draft. Jimmy Butler is on his way to Minnesota, and we are going to be doing a Jimmy Butler rebuild with the Minnesota Timberwolves. So here we go. We're going to be trading not Zach LaVine because we first have to sign him and then trade him. But we're going to trade first and foremost Chris Dunn, who's a part of that deal, and our 2017 7th pick in the 2017 draft, which they traded for Jimmy Butler in their 16th pick. And there we go, Chris Dunn, and then we have to transfer Zach LaVine in this trade later on. But here we are in the draft combine. We are looking to get someone pretty decent at that 16th overall pick. So here we go. Let's go to prospects here. Let's change this draft class and get some really good young talents on this team. So we have the 16th pick from the Bulls with that trade. So let's take a look at the scouting report, mock drafts, who we could get at 16. Okay, not that bad. OJ, Harry Giles, I would love for him to fall to us. Jonathan Isaac, if he fell to us, that would be crazy. Okay, we got Zach Collins that could fall to us easily. The big guy that I really like to fall to us is either Harry Giles or Jonathan Isaac. Two guys, or we might even move up in the draft, but I'll see you guys once we've made our selection in the NBA draft. Yeah, so we are assimilating here to our first pick which is the 16th pick in this year's draft. So let's see what. Okay, so we got 28 offers. Let's see. Hopefully there's not that many people that are. Hopefully we can get someone really good if we want to trade or get a young prospect. Okay, Austin Rivers, Dwight Howard, that's an interesting deal, but I don't want to get him. Zubox, nothing too interesting that I'd give up our first round pick for, but this is kind of interesting. 2018 actually Spurs. So let's see what prospects are still. So team needs, we basically need a point guard if we're going to trade Rubio. So let's take a look here at the scouting mock drafts. Let's see what player is. Okay, Harry Giles, I really wanted him to fall to us. He's still here, and I think I'm going to take Harry Giles. He could also play center for us, but power forward's a big need for us because Cat's probably going to play the power forward. So here we go. Let's go out and get Harry Giles, and I think that's a huge pickup for us. I think he's a really defensive player. Did battle some injuries, but hopefully can continue building around this core, and who knows, Harry Giles might be our face of our franchise, as well as Cat, Wiggins, Jimmy Butler. And here we go. Harry Giles is our first round pick. So I'll see you guys once we're at rookie signings. Here at rookie signings, Harry Giles, signing him 70 overall, not a bad pick if he progresses into a great player. Then Towns, Wiggins, LaVine, and Tyus Jones. But we are going to trade. Let's see if we can trade LaVine. Let's try it out. I think we still have to sign LaVine. Okay, so we still have to sign him to a qualifying deal. Shabazz Napier, 77 overall. Okay, I'll accept that. That's not a bad deal. My free agents, he's going to test. Okay, expired. Okay, so free agency, let's take a look at how much cap space we have. I don't think they have that much. Yeah, we have no cap space at all. So we're going to try to trade Gorgie, Dang, and Pekovic. So let's see if we can trade LaVine yet. Okay, here we go. Let's trade him to the Bulls. We have to get some type of player back. So let's do Paul Zipser right there. So we're gonna go out and try to find a trade right here for two guys that are making so much money on the team in Gorgie Dang and where is he, Pekovic, both massive contracts that two guys aren't even gonna really be getting tons of playing time, as well as okay, Terry Rozier is not a bad deal, and a second round pick. Okay, oh, 2 firsts, we give up a second. That might be the best deal for us to go with. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Where is it? Let's go back to the 2. Was it? Okay, Reddish. So we're going to give up Gorgie Dang, Nikola Pekovic, and a 2018 second for 2021st and a 2021st. So that is a really good deal right there. We just cleared up so much cap space to go after a free agent. So now we have 27 million in cap. I'm not too sure if I want to build this team around Ricky Rubio, but I'm probably going to keep him for right now. He is a really good trade option, trade bait for someone down the line. So we can get Curry. Okay, Curry wouldn't be a bad option. He probably won't come to us because what players actually want to come to the Timberwolves? Kevin Durant, we can't sign him. Chris Paul can't. I really want a point guard or a small forward because I feel like we can play one of them one of our star players at the power forward position, Blake Griffin, don't need him. Our main, I might just bring in Derrick Rose, like the guy that him and Coach Thibodeau could be reuniting here. Let's give him a player option, trade clause. That's about it. Okay, so if we can get Derrick Rose, that means we're shipping out Ricky Rubio. Let's take a look at this team real quick. So we're not in desperate need of a point guard, but a good point guard would help us. Ricky Rubio, not a good shooter, but does pass out the ball really well. Jimmy Butler, good shooting guard. Do need a backup shooting guard. Backup small forward, and then power forward I like starting Harry Giles, and then let's get a backup center. So we really need a good backup shooting guard. Lance Stevenson's pretty good. James Johnson, I like him. And then power, we need a backup center. So I like JaVale McGee on the minimum. He's always a really good option. And hopefully we can get someone. So Steph Curry accepting another offer. Derrick Rose. I really want to Curry. We were so close on getting him. And then here we go. Derrick Rose. Do I feel like giving Derrick Rose that huge contract? I don't know if Derrick Rose is even deserving of that huge contract. Did average 18. That's interesting. So I might just trade Rubio. I don't feel like giving a guy a max contract, and Derrick Rose, who is injury prone. So let's see here. We got Lance Stevens, JaVale McGee, and I think that's it. And we're probably going to trade Ricky Rubio once the season starts just to get a better point guard. And I'll see you guys once we're there. Okay, guys, so right here, we're going to be trading Ricky Rubio as well as Cole Aldridge and a 2019 second-round pick to the Clippers for DeAndre Jordan and Diamond Stone. So this is an interesting deal. It does kind of clog up our power forward and center position, but I'm going to try to move we're going to move Towns to the power forward position. So let's see. He's at 91 right now. I hope he doesn't go down too much. So let's change him to a power forward rather than a center. And let's hopefully see, because DeAndre Jordan can't play power forward. He's too big, and he actually goes up one. So that's an interesting move right there. But that leaves us without a point guard. But look at this starting lineup of Jimmy Butler, Wiggins, Towns, and Jordan. Really, really good in the Western Conference. Now we just need to go out and get a point guard. Tyus Jones a good backup, but we really need a good starting point guard. Okay, so we just went out and made a pretty big trade for D'Angelo Russell. We really didn't give up that much except 2 first-rounders and Shabazz Muhammad, who really wasn't going to get that many minutes. So D'Angelo Russell obviously now a net, but still he isn't that much hard to trade for. So our team is looking really, really nasty for the future. All these guys are wicked young. Let's take a look at the player contracts because we got most of these guys locked up. DeAndre is our highest paid, but he has a player option at the end of this year, so we can just get him out if we want to. Jimmy Butler is making a good amount of money, but we got him locked up for 3 years. And then all of the other guys are on their rookie contracts still in Wiggins, Towns, and Russell. So our team should be looking pretty good for this year. Hopefully we can make it to the playoffs at least. So it's going to be Russell, Butler, Wiggins, Towns, and Jordan. And then a really good supporting cast with this team. So let's take away. I want to give most of our starters. I want to get Harry Giles into the rotation somehow. So let's take away some minutes here. Give him to Harry Giles because I really want to develop him pretty nicely. Let's take away from Lance Stevenson. I want to give more to Butler for sure. Cat's getting a lot. Okay, I think let's take away some here. Let's give some more to DeAndre. And then Wiggins could. Okay, I don't know if I want to go 40 there. But Tyus Jones is take out some. Give there. And then. Okay, so this is what our starting rotations like: D'Angelo, Jimmy Butler, Andrew Wiggins, Karl-Anthony Towns, and DeAndre Jordan with a really good supporting cast. So hopefully this team can make it to the playoffs, and I'll see you guys once we're done. Yeah, so at the end of the season, Russell Westbrook was MVP, having a triple-double. Lonzo Ball wins Rookie of the Year, okay, of the member of the New York Knicks. That's interesting. Mason Plumlee, 6th man. Andre Drummond, Defensive Player of the Year. Jordan Clarkson, Most Improved. And Steve Kerr wins Coach of the Year of the Golden State Warriors. So taking a look at all NBA teams here. Let's see if we get anyone in here. No one from there. Okay, that's surprising. No one in all NBA teams with Cat, Wiggins, and Jimmy Butler. That's interesting. So we finished 5th in the West. 52-30 record. Really finished 3rd, but there's a 3-way tie. Utah Jazz, okay. Dante Exum, Gordon Hayward. Same team. Surprising that they made it that far. And then okay, San Antonio had a huge dip. That's interesting, but If this was, we would have been probably second or third seed, same in the East. Taking a look, Karl-Anthony Towns, 19-11, just huge numbers out of him. Jimmy Butler, 19, Wiggins, 16-2. Russell, 15-7, really had a good season. And now the NBA playoffs. So let's see here, going the wrong side. OKC Thunder, okay. This was Westbrook, let's see. Hopefully why are we down this much? Okay, so they have, Westbrook had a terrible game, but they still, oh wow, they won in overtime. This team is not as good as our team. I don't know how this team beats us. I really don't. Westbrook had a triple-double, but still, Butler, Towns, D. Ross, and Wiggins, and DeAndre Jordan. I don't know how that team even can beat us in the first round, but 2K again, they always screw us. And then Golden State how did the Rockets make it, and then Toronto win the NBA championship? Really don't know how that happens, but here we go. Let's go to I don't think we'd have a first round pick because we traded all to the Lakers to get D'Angelo Russell. So let's take a look here at the scouting mock draft. Let's see. I don't think we have a first round pick. Celtics have a first round pick. Yeah, we don't have a first round pick. So I think player contracts, let's take a look. Okay, so we got so much cap space this year, and I don't think I'm going to re-sign DeAndre Jordan. I don't think we had a pick, so no rookies. Yeah, okay, so team player options. DeAndre, we're probably going to let him walk. Towns, D'Angelo, and Tyus Jones all coming back again. Westbrook, okay, I think we're going to go after a Paul George type player, or DeMarcus Cousins, I'm pretty sure is on the block, is in free agency this summer. So Wiggins, I'm going to accept that offer. And then DeAndre Jordan, 8 and 10, that's not going to, okay, so we do have to re-sign Wiggins. What did he average? He averaged 16-3. I think we can get a better option in free agency. McGee, let's bring back all these players. And I think we can get a better option in free agency rather than Wiggins, to be honest. So let's take a look at the team. Point guard set, shooting guard set, and then I think we're going to go after Paul George. I think I'd rather Paul George than Andrew Wiggins. Let's go all in on Paul George this summer. Player option and trade clause. Let's go. We can get him. Let's take a look. So we do need a center. Embiid might come and join us. Who knows? That would be interesting. That would be a crazy starting five. Okay, but they might match. If not, we'll go. Oh, DeAndre, how do you want more than Embiid? That is crazy. But let's go after here a backup center just in case if he doesn't come. Embiid. Okay, Cousins. Let's go after Cousins. I might get Cousins rather than Embiid, player option trade clause. Okay, let's see what players come. Paul George does want to join the team. That's sick. And then here we go. If we can get anyone else, Joel Embiid, can we sign him? No. Let's see how much cap space we have. We have 11 million in cap space. I don't think we can do anything to get him. So he wants that. If we trade Johnson and Lance Stevenson, I don't know if I want to gut out my whole team just to get him. I might just go after DeAndre Jordan. We might have bird rights on him, so let's check. DeAndre Jordan, we have bird rights on him, so we can get him a contract. Okay, so that's still not bad for okay, please come to us. Let's accept that. DeAndre Jordan, we can accept Andrew Wiggins' deal. JaVale McGee, Jordan Hill. Okay, can we get Jordan? Let's go. This team is stacked. We still have Andrew Wiggins on the team. This team is looking nasty with Butler, George, Wiggins, Towns, and DeAndre Jordan. Hair jobs progressing. This team is looking pretty good, and I'll see you guys once we're at the start of the season. Yeah, so here at the start of the second season, Karl-Anthony Towns, 94. We got Paul George. We got Jimmy Butler. This team is looking stacked. We basically got 490 overalls. We got like 6 star players, no lie, with Russell, Wiggins, Jordan, Butler, George, and Towns. If this team does not win an NBA championship, I do not know what to say. Russell is still 85 overall. If we could win an NBA championship this year, it would be really good because we then don't have to go into offseason re-signing Towns, re-signing Butler, and then re-signing Andrew. Actually, we just re-signed Andrew Wiggins, but Russell. So, starting five is going to be Russell, Butler, George, Towns, DeAndre, with Andrew Wiggins, Johnson coming off the bench, Tyus Jones, Lance Stevenson, and Bajinga, and Harry Giles, who is progressing 4-2 last year. He's really not going to get the minutes that he really needs, but this team is actually unbeatable. If we do not come out of the West, I do not know what to say. So, I'll see you guys at the end of the season where hopefully we can make the playoffs. Okay, guys, so at the end of the season, Russell Westbrook wins MVP, averaging 30 points, 12 rebounds, 11 assists. Crazy numbers out of Westbrook. Okay, Donna King wins Rookie of the Year of the Boston Celtics. Mason Plumlee wins Sixth Man. Andre Drummond Defensive Player of the Year. Jabari Parker Most Improved. And Ron Adams wins Coach of the Year. Okay, Russell Westbrook. Okay, are we going to get anyone in here? Let's go to All-NBA second team. How do we not have anyone? Okay, Karl-Anthony Towns makes All-NBA third team. So let's take a look at the standings. We did finish first in the Western Conference with a 66-16 record, which was best overall of all NBA. And then Golden State right behind us. And then Karl-Anthony Towns, 20 points, 12 rebounds. Paul George, 17. Jimmy Butler, 17. D'Angelo Russell, 15 and 8. Andrew Wiggins, 15 off the bench. And DeAndre Jordan, 8 points and 11 rebounds. Really not worth that $30 million max contract, but we really were in desperate need of a center. So he's doing the job down low. So hopefully we can get out of the first round this time. And it looks like we will beat the Pelicans of 5, facing the Oklahoma City Thunder, who beat us last year. Okay, it's going to be 6 games. Okay, so we move on. I don't know why that team gives us so much tough time to get out of the first round or even second round with the Thunder. So now in the Western Conference Finals, Timberwolves, Warriors. This is the matchup we've all been waiting for as the Warriors take game 1. Let's take a look. Klay Thompson, Durant, Curry, Green, but no bench. So we should be able to take this. How are we down 2-0? We're going to have to switch up coaching game plan right here. So we're going to take some minutes away from him. We're going to give 32 minutes to Wiggins. D'Angelo needs way more minutes. Jimmy Butler. Tyus Jones, let's take away minutes from him. We're really going all in this year to win a championship. Okay, so who else? Harry Giles, what's he been averaging? 3. He gives us rebounding off the bench. I'm actually just going to take away all his minutes right there and then give them equally out. Paul George, 35. Okay, so that's looking pretty good right there. Hopefully you can win this game. And we are down 3-0. How is this happening? George 20, Butler 31. I don't know how this is happening. We're going to get swept. No, we take a game. We come back. Game 7, how have we been able to come back? And we move on to the NBA Finals. No way. We just came back from 3-0 deficit. The Warriors just blew that. So now we're in the NBA Finals facing the Bulls. Take 2-game lead. Take 3-game lead. And we go on a 6-game winning streak to win the NBA Finals. Karl-Anthony Towns, your Finals MVP, averaging 25 points, 11 rebounds, and 3 assists. So if you guys do want to see more rebuilding videos, make sure to tell me in the comment section. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys next time.